Hi, my lovely third grade students. How are you? This is teacher Atheer Bzour again with you from Al-Jinan International Schools. In this meeting, we're gonna listen to your favorite part of the unit, which is the story. So we're gonna listen to a story about food, which name is A Surprise for Mom, pages 86 and 87. يسعد أوقاتكم طلاب الحلوين. اشتقت لكم كثيرا. في لقائنا اليوم سوف نتحدث عن الجزء المفضل لديكم في الوحدة، ألا وهو القصة في صفحات 87 and 80, 86 and 87. First of all, you have to know what is the object of our lesson today. So the object of our lesson today is, today I will read a story about food. But first of all, you have to listen to the story, then you will try to read a story about food. إذن الهدف من درسنا اليوم هو الاستماع إلى القصة ومن ثم قراءتها قراءة سليمة. So the object is that you have to read, to listen, and then you have to read a story about food. Now let's start. We will listen and read. What are Luke and Amy making?
Are there any tomatoes for the pizza? I can't see any, but there's some cheese.
Luke and Amy are making dinner for their mom. It's a surprise.
Are there any onions? No, there aren't, but there's a green pepper.
They need toppings for their pizza.
This cheese is yummy. These olives taste delicious too.
Amy and Luke taste some of the pizza toppings.
Oh no! There isn't any more cheese. And there aren't any more olives. Oops.
They look in the fridge again. What can they use?
Is there any bread over there? Look, there's some turkey.
Amy and Luke look for more food.
Hi, Mom. Mom, can we go out for dinner, please?
There's a surprise for Mom in the kitchen, but it isn't dinner.
Thank you for listening carefully. Now let's listen again and try to understand the story together. So let's listen again and try to understand the story together.
Are there any tomatoes for the pizza? I can't see any, but there's some cheese.
Luke and Amy are making dinner for their mom. It's a surprise.
So here Luke asks Amy if there are any tomatoes for the pizza. And Amy says I can't see any، بمعنى أنها لا ترى الطماطم. But there is some cheese، لكنها تستطيع رؤية الجبن. Luke and Amy are making dinner for their mom. It's a surprise. إذا يستعد لوك وإيمي لصنع العشاء. dinner بمعنى عشاء أو وجبة العشاء لوالدتهم. And it's a surprise بمعنى مفاجأة. إذا قرر لوك and إيمي إنهم يعدون وجبة العشاء لوالدتهم على أن تكون مفاجأة. Now let's move to number 2.
Are there any onions? No, there aren't, but there's a green pepper.
They need toppings for their pizza.
In this part, Luke is asking Amy if there are any onions. What does it mean, onions? Yes, excellent. So onions means البصل. Onions mean البصل. And Amy says no, there aren't, but there is a green pepper. بمعنى أنه لا يوجد البصل إنما يوجد. What does it mean, green pepper? Green pepper means الفلفل الأخضر. Because they need toppings for their pizza. Toppings mean إضافات، بمعنى يحتاجون إلى إضافات من أجل صنع البيتزا. So toppings mean إضافات. What does it mean, toppings? Toppings mean إضافات. Thank you. Now let's listen to the third part.
This cheese is yummy. These olives taste delicious too.
Amy and Luke taste some of the pizza toppings.
Now, Amy says, this cheese is yummy. And Luke says, these olives taste delicious too. Delicious and yummy have the same meaning. So they mean that something is or something tastes good. So yummy and delicious mean that something tastes good. Amy and Luke taste some of the pizza topping. So in this part of the story, Amy and Luke are tasting some of the pizza toppings. بدأوا في تذوق بعض إضافات أو الزينة التي سوف يضعونها على البيتزا. Now let's move to the part number 4.
Oh no! There isn't any more cheese. And there aren't any more olives. Oops.
They look in the fridge again. What can they use?
So in this part, Amy and Luke didn't find any cheese or olives in the fridge. They look in the fridge again. What can they use? Fridge means الثلاجة. بمعنى Amy and Luke didn't find any cheese or olives. لم يجدوا المزيد من الجبن والمزيد من الزيتون في الثلاجة. So what can they use? Now let's move to number 4 or number 5. Sorry.
Is there any bread over there? Look, there's some turkey.
Amy and Luke look for more food.
In this part, Luke asks Amy if there is any bread over there. إذا كان يوجد هناك الخبز. But Amy says, oh Luke, look, there is some turkey. بمعنى أنها وجدت بعض الدجاج الرومي. So Amy and Luke look for more food. Look for here بمعنى يبحث عن. So Amy and Luke look for more food. يبحثون عن المزيد من الطعام بعدما لأنهم سألوا بالقطعة اللي قبلها. they said what can they use أي ماذا يمكن أن يستخدموا لأنهم لم يوجدوا cheese والonions. So Amy and Luke look for more food. Now let's move to the last part.
Hi, Mom. Mom, can we go out for dinner, please?
There's a surprise for Mom in the kitchen, but it isn't dinner.
So in the last part, Luke asks his mom if they can go out for dinner. بمعنى يستطيعون إذا كانوا يستطيعون الذهاب لتناول وجبة العشاء في الخارج. There isn't a surprise for mom in the kitchen, but it isn't. There is a surprise for mom in the kitchen, but it isn't dinner. So يوجد مفاجأة للأم في المطبخ ولكنها حقا ليست العشاء. So what do you think, my lovely students? What is the surprise for the mom in the kitchen? Of course, it's not dinner. Yes, it's the mess. يوجد هناك الفوضى. إذا المفاجأة كانت هي الفوضى والدمار في المطبخ. Thank you, my lovely students. Now let's talk about some strange and weird words that are mentioned in the story. الآن هي نتعرف على بعض الكلمات الغريبة والجديدة التي مرت معنا في القصة. If you take a look at part 1, إذا نظرنا إلى القطعة الأولى أو الفقرة الأولى we have dinner بمعنى dinner. So dinner بمعنى وجبة العشاء. We also have surprise. Surprise بمعنى مفاجأة. So surprise مفاجأة. Dinner بمعنى وجبة العشاء. This is in the part 1. In part 2 we have the word toppings. So toppings mean مكونات إضافية أو الزينة. المكونات الإضافية للوجبة أو الزينة. In part 4 في الفقرة الرابعة we have the word fridge. في عنا كلمة fridge which means ثلاجة. So fridge بمعنى الثلاجة أو البراد. In the last part, number 6, we have the word kitchen. Kitchen بمعنى المطبخ. So kitchen بمعنى المطبخ. Now let's move to exercise number 6. You have to read and say true or false. So you have to decide whether these sentences are true. What does it mean true? Yes, so true means إجابة صحيحة or false إجابة خاطئة. So you have to read يجب علينا أن نقرأ and say true or false ونجب عن الإجابة عن الجملة إما إجابة صحيحة أو إجابة خاطئة. Let's start with number 1. Amy and Luke want to make a breakfast for their mother. Again, Amy and Luke want to make breakfast for their mother. What do you think? Is it this sentence? Is it true or false? This sentence, excellent. So this sentence is false. Why false? Because Amy and Luke want to make dinner, not a breakfast for their mother. Yes, so they want to make dinner, not a breakfast for their mother. Now let's move to number 2. There aren't any olives for the pizza. There aren't any olives for the pizza بمعنى أنه لا يوجد هناك المزيد من البصل من أجل صنع البيتزا. What do you think? Is it true or false? Yes, excellent. So number 2 is true. Again, number 1 is false. Number 2 is true. Now, number 3, Amy and Luke eat all the cheese and olives. Again, Amy and Luke eat all the cheese and olives. What do you think of this sentence? This sentence is it true or false? I say that this sentence is true. What do you think? Yes, so this sentence is true. ليش هاي الجملة حكينا عنها true? Because in part number 3 we have this cheese. Amy says this cheese is yummy and Luke says these olives taste delicious too. So Amy and Luke taste some of the pizza toppings. إذا قام إيمي ولوك بأكل جميع الزيتون والجبن ولم يتبقى للبيتزا شيء. So Amy and Luke eat all the cheese and olives. Yes, this is a true sentence. هذه الجملة جملة صحيحة. Now let's move to number 4. There isn't any turkey. There isn't any turkey بمعنى أنه لا يوجد هناك دجاج رومي. What do you think of this sentence? Is it true or false? Yes, thank you. So this sentence is false. هذه جملة خاطئة. Why? Because we have in part number 5, Amy says, look, there is some turkey. حيث وجدت بعض الدجاج الرومي في الثلاجة. So this sentence is false. Now let's move to the last one. There isn't a surprise for mom. There isn't a surprise for mom. لم يكن هناك مفاجأة للأم. What do you think of this sentence? Is it true or false? Yes, it's a false sentence. Why? Because there is a surprise for mom. There is a surprise for mom in the kitchen, but of course it isn't dinner. Thank you my dear students. شكرا طلاب الحلوين على المتابعة وإن شاء الله